really quick.
Yeah, 15 seconds.
Now I'm slobbering water. Great.
5 seconds. Don't forget to start the stream.
It should be started.
Oh, okay then. And we're on.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio KMT 1490 AM. It is a beautiful day again to be alive. I know there's lots of stuff happening around the world and probably in your own neck of the woods, which is never a good thing to not go out with some type of protection, especially with coronavirus and the new numbers that they are currently at. President and such is going by the wayside, it would seem. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. We got Mr. Jesse Sanchez over there. Good morning, Jesse.
Good morning.
Although I feel hopeful. I don't know why. I don't know if you feel hopeful. I feel like there's things that we are doing that are trying to stay safe. Families are doing things that are staying safe. I mean, I feel like there's things around the corner that will make for a better life to live day in and day out. What do you think, Jesse?
I think so. It's always best to be hopeful, because if you're stuck in that mindset where everything's just going to go bad, then guess what? Everything's going to go bad.
Yeah, exactly. And again, I get it. You know, to the naysayers out there that go, yeah, but you don't understand. I say, yeah, I will give it to you, because there's some currently still in the hospital. There's some that are feeling very terrible, and there's some barely fighting for their lives. So for those of you out there that have a family member that are in the hospital right now, and or maybe even financially you're having a hard time, we are with you. However, we do want to spread some sunshine that is literally there. Whenever you go outside and you feel some of that sun, it's important to be able to do so. Here we have somebody who has a lot of sunshine, talking about Tech Talk. Yes, it's Tech Talk with Joel coming up right here. We're going to take a quick break here first on the morning show. We'll be right back right after these messages. Stay tuned. Okay, good. No, it's okay. Yeah, Joel, what I want to do is I want to get the I didn't get the stuff ready, and I want to make sure I do it right. So I don't want to, like, you know, since I was late to today's morning, since I woke up late.
Sure.
So really quick, the gadgets that we're gonna do.
It's a laser engraver, and I have a toy to talk about. These are kind of the things we got for Christmas, so I want to be able to talk firsthand about them. And then the Wise thermostat, the company just keeps coming up.
Do you have any there?
Yeah. There's a laser engraver, and I could get the toy probably.
Yeah, there you go. That'll help.
Asher, you go grab your hovercraft thing. I want to show it on the show. Bring it to me.
You're like. So
Asher's gonna go grab it.
Awesome, thank you. So it's called a laser pecker.
Well, that's the engraver. I can pop that out of the box and show it off a little bit. And then, yeah, nice name, right? And
yeah, so I was thinking, like, it's so, like, I'm like, is that a typo? Do I want to say it? Do I?
Okay, shut the doors for me, please. And then, yeah, no, I know. It's kind of it gets made fun of a little bit online for that, but
all right. Oh, by the way, we're still here's what I mean. No, I don't want to. Okay, cool.
And then here's the drone too.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, pretty crazy. Let's see if it's charged up.
Whoa!
Oh my God, I need that.
It's pretty hilarious. I'll say.
All right.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there we go. That'll do it. Thank you. There we go.
30 seconds.
All right, so I'm basically just going to let you demonstrate.
Yeah, sure.
10 seconds.
All right. Thanks, Jesse.
Or 1000 and stay warm today.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM, on Facebook, Periscope TV, LinkedIn Live, YouTube Live, and of course, our good friends at Alexa. Glad to have you with us. I am super excited for our next guest. Yes, he is talking about some really cool stuff happening, including something that, you know what, I think I'd like to use the engraving feature of, which they really need to rename it. But we got Mr. Joel Prevo over there. Good morning, Joel.
Good morning. Good to be back, Aaron.
Yeah, glad to have you back. Look, obviously, a lot of people wondering out there, look, how do we do and keep fun and safe inside or outside, or just make use of good, cool stuff? And I think you got some options over there for us. Take it away.
Yeah, no, this year this house got a few new gadgets during the holiday season, so I want to talk a little bit about that since I have some firsthand experience with them. And the first one out of the gate is this. It's called the Laser Pecker, and it's a portable laser engraver, and it's quite the little gadget that was kind of a surprise gift for us. And it's capable of basically laser engraving on a lot of different surfaces like leather and fabric and cork and wood and even fruit, which is kind of funny. But
wait, what?
You could actually, and we've done it. You can laser engrave on, say, like a lemon or an orange, and it will take basically any image that you have. So you could take a picture of you and your loved one, or a picture of your dog, and then you just simply, through the app, it's absolutely seamless. You just say, go to my photos, pick it up, and it'll just flip that image into like a sketch. So it looks like a drawing. And it will engrave it perfectly on whatever surface you use. There's some limits. It can't engrave on glass or on metal.
Okay.
But it can engrave on just about any other surface. And we've absolutely done a picture on an orange, and it's hilarious. So you could totally up your party game and give everybody, personalized fruit if you wanted to. But it does create an opportunity to make some really cool gifts, or to do some party favors and that sort of thing. We put it on we took a carving board, just for chopping vegetables, and we engraved our name on it just to see how it worked. And it's beautiful, and it's lasted through many washes, and it stays on there. So it's not very big. It's right here. It's simple, and it has a little like tripod, and that's the side that engraves. And you just set it up, and in a matter of literally, depending how detailed the image is, if you're just engraving a name, you can go from typing that name in the app to hitting go, and within 2 minutes, it's engraved. If you were doing an image, like a picture, it's going to take a little longer. I've had an image take up to 10 minutes. But all in all, pretty cool stuff, and you can take it with you, and it's really simple to set up.
Well, and that's such a cool gift. I mean, first of all, it's a cool gift to have forever, because you can personalize anything now, right? Because I know there's certain places that you go and they can do it for you, but you kind of think like it's got to be high fashion or high profile in order to do it. Sorry. I don't know if that's an important call, but really quick, but back to engraving, it's you can make anything personalized, which I think is the best part. Except I don't know about a lemon though.
Isn't that funny?
Call him a lemon head.
Exactly. No, we've thought about some ways that we can make it a cool way to kind of amp up a gift that you're giving someone, right? For example, we have a lot of friends who like bourbon, and we thought we could put together a little bourbon kit as a gift. And an important part of a good old fashioned is an orange peel, and so you could just include an orange in that kit, but have it engraved with their name, just to really kind of give it a little wow factor. So there's a lot of fun stuff you can do with it. We're really excited about it. We've just started dabbling, but so far I'm very impressed with this little product.
And do you know what that? Hold on, I'm looking it up right now because I think they got some specials. They got a Laser Pecker 2. I just have a hard time saying that.
I know.
I mean, who is the name brand person over there? Okay. So they can range significantly. That's a good, wow. They give it that to you as a gift. Do you know how much they are?
Yeah, the base one's about $250, and then everything around that basically goes up. So you have to wear protective glasses when you're doing it because the laser is really bad for your eyes.
Right.
So you have that comes in the kit. But if you want, you can also buy this case that goes around whatever you're engraving, so that you can be in the room and not accidentally look over there and feel like you're damaging your eyes without the glasses on. I don't have that case. I might get it. We'll see. But they are also like upgrades to the pro version. Everything's another $150 for these add-ons. But it all depends on how you're going to use it. For what we have right now, we're pretty much okay. They do talk about like the odor when you're engraving something, that there's going to be a smell. So we just turn a little fan on, and it's not been an issue. They just talk about making sure it's in a ventilated space. But we have yet to engrave anything where it was like overwhelming or a real problem, as long as you had a little fan moving the air. So.
All right. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Next on the list, you got something cool that I know everybody's going to want to see, including Jesse.
Yeah, so the kids got a fun gift this year. It's called the Hoverstar 2.0. It's a remote free drone, and I'd seen these around a while. There's a few different versions of them. This is it right here. And so there's no remote. So and it has this nice case around it so it doesn't break. It's meant to be used inside because you don't have a remote to control it. You use your hand. So I'll turn it on and see how this goes.
Okay.
You just push the little button. Now it's on. Green means go. So basically, I'm holding it, and I'm just going to let go of it. And it just took off. So you can see it just... I can't control it on camera. But you do get...
It doesn't want to be on camera. It's like R2-D2's nemesis is like, ah!
Yeah. So basically, you are able to pass it back and forth in the air just by like that. And then the person across the room could do the same thing and it'd come right back to you. You can move it up. You can move it down. You can even make it do tricks. We're not very good at that yet, where you do a certain motion and then you like go down, swipe down. And we have gotten it to do it, but we can't do it consistently. And it'll do a flip in the air and then land. Anyway, it knows where the walls are. It'll get close to a wall, kind of like a Roomba or anything else. And the sensors keep it from crashing. It has its moments where it'll kind of get confused, but we've had a ton of fun with it. But one bit of caution, our daughter has pretty long hair. And
oh, no.
Her drone got stuck in her hair. And we were able to get it out. But I had to take it apart.
How long did that take?
It took a while. Yeah, it took a while. It got wound up.
Brother, stop it.
Yeah. So I had to take it apart, get all the little hairs out and put it back together. And hers doesn't exactly behave as it did when it was out of the box. I think it just got a little stressed. So we kind of let hers be the wild card, and his is still more controllable. But regardless, it's a lot of fun. Keep it out of your hair, and they just charge up. And they were really affordable, like $15-20. I think you can find them around the internet. And I would advise, for indoor play, it's winter here, so everyone's looking for different things. It's pretty fun little gadget.
All right, don't bring the beehives back anytime soon, right? Remember that? My hair. Okay, so keep it away from hair, and got it. All right. And that's a good price. I mean, that's a great little gift there, just for the kids, right?
Right. Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Sorry, our video feed's going all over the board there. Okay. And then you got some other cool stuff. A couple of which we have to take another quick break because we have a hard break right now. Can I keep you for a couple more?
You bet.
All right. We're going to take another break. We'll be right back right after these messages. Stay tuned.
Hello, listeners. Christopher here from The Christopher Show. Hey, I want to talk to you a little bit about CBD. Now,
I'm going to see if that call is important because it was a 562 number.
Millions of other people across the USA have used it with help for pain, anxiety, sleep, and other conditions. Now, all CBD products are not equal. It really matters on where you get the CBD from. Now, I suggest you get it from a qualified pharmacist, and I happen to know of one. It's at Your Pharmacy and Mobility Solutions in Beaumont, California. They only carry pharmaceutical-grade CBD products of the highest quality. So if you want the best, you go to Your Pharmacy and Mobility Solutions. Their staff is there to help you with all your CBD, pharmacy, and mobility needs. They're located at 1680 East Street in Beaumont, California. Give them a call, 951-845-8252. Once again, it's Your Pharmacy Mobility Solutions in Beaumont, 951-845-8252. Once again, it's Your Pharmacy and Mobility Solutions in Beaumont, California, 951-845-8252. The Fat Greek in Yucaipa, where you can get authentic, delicious, true Greek food. Authentic gyros, Greek salads, pitas, falafel, hamburgers, burritos, and oh yes, baklava. The Fat Greek has a large selection of wines, ice-cold domestic, and imported Greek beers. Come on down to the Fat Greek located on Yucaipa Boulevard in the city of Yucaipa. Open 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. 7 days a week. The Fat Greek has delivery, drive-through, sit-down, and a catering service. So bring in a family or give Nicholas and Christopher a call at 909-797-6018. Eat Greek, live long. Remember, if you want authentic Greek food, it's the Fat Greek in Yucaipa.
Are you paying rent because you think you cannot afford to live in your dream home? Are you renting because you don't believe that you have the down payment funds to purchase your own home? The Siegel lending team at ronismylender.com has up to $25,000 to help qualified people purchase their own home at amazing interest rates. Contact the Siegel lending team today at ronismylender.com. Again, ronismylender.com, license under NMLS 217037. ronismylender.com.
Express Frame thanks our troops and veterans for everything they've done so fearlessly for us on a daily basis. Send letters or care packages and get blood. Also offer a veteran a job or discount on your local product. It'll be greatly appreciated. That's from Sue and Alex of Express Frame, your complete framing experts with a reputation that precedes them. For more information, call 760-773-9228. Veteran discounts available. That's Express Frame in Palm Desert, the area's best for your framing needs. And they're waving their flags high, saying USA all the way.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. It is that time for Mr. Prevo of Prevo Partners. Yes, we got Joel over there, and he has some other cool gadgets, again, really for some stuff that I think are keeping your muscles really intact, but I want to get to that in just a minute. Let's talk about something that is happening in your home all the time. And you really can't stop talking about it. I could tell, which is why I think I need a bigger home that actually can include this. But I think these are good for apartments too, right?
Absolutely. So, I have a lot of smart home stuff throughout the house, everything from, light sensors to open close sensors and, smart thermostats, smart locks, lights, all that stuff. And I recently had our garage insulated, and then we sheetrocked it and made it a space so we could have a gym here. Through the pandemic, and it's been a nice little upgrade for us. But with that, I had to get a heater put in because it's winter, and just a regular garage heater. It's a detached garage, but I didn't want to have to keep controlling it manually because we're not in there very much. So it's a waste of energy to have it heating all the time when we're not in there, and I just want to heat it up for workouts and stuff. So we had a thermostat put in there as well, but I didn't want to overspend. And again, I come back to this company time and time again as a really affordable way to get into some technology if you're interested. And that's company's Wyze, W-Y-Z-E. And I'm really not advertising for them. I'm just a proponent of what they're doing. And we put their thermostat in our garage, and it's working beautifully. It integrates with that speaker over there, Alexa. I can't say it or everything goes off in this house. But, integrates that way, so I could just tell the speaker to change the temperature. It's really well done and designed and smooth. Smart thermostats aren't a new thing. I'm not claiming that, but this one's $50. So it's really an affordable way. If you're looking to upgrade things in your house a little bit, I would highly recommend it. And if I could go back and change the thermostat in my house now, I would totally put this one in. I have a Nexia version, but I put that in, many years ago, and it's a smart one as well. But this is so much even simpler and really, really a great little product for $50. So I really encourage people, but it would work anywhere as long as you have the rights to change the thermostat in your dwelling. It's a good option.
Yeah, anything that's connected in a smart way to get you through the rest of your day, because some of these things could be a little painfully difficult to use, but anything on your phone I think is pretty easy, especially for you have iPhone or Android?
I have iPhone, yeah.
You're like, please. No, I get it. So there you go. Look, that's the way to go. That's what I recommend as well. Keep it, simple, easy to use on your phone device, and you can make some pretty cool stuff, especially if you step away from the house, right? For any length of time. Are you guys planning on going on vacation anytime soon by chance?
We're jonesing for some travel, but it's not likely for us, too soon. We really want to get to a place where we all feel more safe and comfortable with that. Just keeping in mind some loved ones in our family and ourselves, but we want to make sure we'd love to be on the other side of the vaccine for sure. But boy, we have a list, I tell you, of the places we want to go and things we want to do. But definitely, if you're going to leave the house, having a smart thermostat's really nice because it can work with your location. So if you leave, it can know that you're gone, so it'll stop heating or cooling at such a high level and save energy in that way. It can also know when you're returning, or for us, sometimes it's as simple as when we have been coming back from a trip, we just pull up our phone and say, let's get the heat on or get the air conditioning back on so it's comfortable when we get home. But all that time we were gone, you were always able to set schedules with most thermostats, even the dumb thermostats, as they say. But this makes it a lot easier, and it's improved in a simple way. Like I said, my first smart thermostat is a little more complicated. This little Wise one and like the Nest and they're so easy. They're just a simple dial. The interface on your phone is really simple to see what you're doing. So it's not a clumsy thing anymore, and it's really an important part of if you're going to go down the smart home kind of mindset. It's a good place to start there. And locks and lights is what I always say. Those are your kind of the start of the base of a smart home.
Okay, now obviously I want to talk about something that's smart for him and or her. Sometimes it's like, hey honey, can I get a massage? You're like, excuse me, I got something better. Help me out with this. What's it called? Well, there's a couple of different items for your muscles.
Yeah. So I don't have one of these yet. It's something, I was a kind of a hot item around the holidays, and they got a lot of attention. But it's basically the Theraguns and the massagers. You can massage yourself, and they're really a deep impact like muscle massager. Theragun's one of the bigger brands, but they can get really expensive in depending on what you get. And so they can be as high as, $500 for these things. But there's a lot of less expensive models in all the range. There's a few brands that I would suggest is Theragun, Tim Tam, and then the Hyper Ice or Hypervolt are another option. And they start bringing the price down to the $200-$300 range. There are probably much cheaper ones, and I'm not saying they're not worth your time, but this is the stuff that I would highly recommend you look into as you research them. The noise, for one, because the early and cheaper versions of these were basically a jigsaw with a massager on the end. And so if you've ever heard a jigsaw, they're really a noisy piece of equipment. And if you are thinking, I'm going to give myself a little back massage, and your loved one's trying to do work or trying to go to bed or whatever, it's going to be really noisy and distracting. So noise is a factor, and the really nice, better ones are a lot quieter. The power, there's going to be varying levels of, the depth that they can massage your muscles. So pay attention to the reviews on that. And then the attachments, because the different attachments are going to allow you to do different things for whether it's upper back or lower back or what you're trying to address. And the accessibility to those things if you are taking care of it yourself. So something that I'm going to be researching, I know that, if you're doing any amount of exercise or even just the sitting at desks that a lot of people are doing, that back pain and shoulder pain, neck pain can be a real issue. And these massagers are a good solution to try to improve your wellness.
Well, I'm looking at this one, and I need this for my life. I mean, just put myself in that, and I don't know if that. So I guess it's like a pressure. This is a whole. Let's see, enhanced blood flow and speed recovery, high tech warm up. So this is great for like you work out, you do your muscles, and then of course, wow, look at that venom. Therapeutic application of heat. They have so many different ones here. It looks like.
Yeah.
Can we talk about this thing here? The Hypersphere Mini. I've tried this out. Have you tried it?
No, I haven't. Tell me about it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I haven't showed you. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. That thing is amazing. Honestly, so a family member had one, and then somebody else went and bought one like the very next month, and then they all like it, and it's like it's amazing on the amount of power it has, and you just roll that in, and you get that thing. Oh, hold on, because I remember seeing this, but it's an amazing item. Anyway, can I just recommend you guys to check that one out as well?
Definitely. Yeah, I will. Thank you.
It goes on a
good recommendation.
Yeah, it goes on such a high speed one that you're like, if you put it under one of the sofa seats, it will vibrate the whole sofa. That's how powerful it is.
Okay.
I kid you not. And it's just this little ball of amazing, and the speeds go, and then it goes, and then it goes higher to the very hyper. I'm telling you, try that out. I kid you not. I can't believe they're the ones that actually make it, but I've tried that, and it was like a luxury. Whenever we had like family time, or like it was like or everybody would bring them out and be like, okay, and then we would rotate them, and we were like, and then one person would do it, and we were all sitting on the seats, and we were just like, the whole seat felt good. So you just need that, and that by itself, amazing. Okay, tell your lady. I guarantee, get that device, and I think that device is only. Sorry, I can't believe I just discovered it, because I'll be honest. Well, Brenda's family actually has like probably 3 of these now. By the way, so I know you met Brenda, but you didn't meet her sister Wendy, and she had exactly this, and we were just like, "Are you kidding me?" And you could do it all with just that device.
And what's it called again?
Hold on. It's called the Hypersphere. Includes the Hypersphere. So yeah, check out the Hypersphere.
Okay.
And I think it's affordable. It wasn't that much and everybody loved it. So go get that as well. I'm
awesome.
sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah. I've been hands-on with it, but I never bought one, so it just didn't get there. All right. I'm so sorry I took it away from you there at the end, but
that's so good.
But you got to. Yeah, you got to try it out for sure. But share anything else before we let you go?
No, I don't think so today. I'll do a little research on those, and who knows, maybe I'll be talking about that firsthand next time.
Yeah, do that one for sure, because it just like you're like, it feels good, and then you could just roll it wherever the muscles are needed. The other ones are probably pretty good too, but that one's just a good one for the whole family. Even the kids can kind of enjoy it.
Sure, sounds good.
All right, buddy. Thank you for spending time with us here on the morning show. We'll see you again. How do we reach out for you if we have tech questions?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter, at my name, Joel Prevost, with PREVOST, and you can use the hashtag Tech Talk with Joel, and we'll keep the conversation going.
Julie says, just think of the possibilities you can using this for. It's amazing. It really is. Just don't do the laser pecker and all that at the same time. Thank you. That's my time, folks. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back right after these messages. Thanks, Joel.
Thank you.
Who is the Atua Man? Can you imagine exploring spiritual consciousness through an exotic action-adventure story? The Atua Man is masterfully illuminated in this self-discovery novel by John Stevenson. Dive into the page-turning epic hero's journey, weaving together high action with spiritual revelation. Join the Atua Man and his colorful cohorts as they travel through the majestic Hawaii, the hidden mysteries of Polynesia, and the intrigue, starting with the mysterious healing that breeds chaos in London. This journey guides us through the trials of living in the material world, arriving into enlightened consciousness, perhaps glimpse into the fabric of creation. How is the Atua man affected by the global healing ministry surrounding him? How does he navigate the complexities of love, forgiveness, life and death, wealth and power? Find out in John Stevenson's TheAtuaMan.com, Apple Books, Amazon, Barnes & Noble.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state? Did you miss sending out a prior year tax return? The IRS is out to collect now more than ever, and they'll use any means necessary. They legally can and will garnish your wages, take your money, and even seize your property. If you're behind on your taxes, call the tax relief hotline right now at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000. You can legally get your tax debt under control and in many cases get the breathing room you need. Garnish wages, property seizures, bank levies can stop immediately, but you have to call. Many of our specialists are IRS enrolled agents. They know the system and how to make it work for you. Don't wait for the IRS to come down on you. Act now so you can get your tax debt under control. Call the Riverside office today for free info at 951-224-9000. That's 951-224-9000. 951-224-9000.
Your health truly is the greatest gift. At U-Theory, quality of life is at the heart of every product we make. From farm to shelf, we travel the world to source the purest, most efficacious, and clinically studied ingredients to create science-backed supplements that support beauty, emotional, digestive, and physical well-being. All U-Theory products are manufactured at our Southern California facility, ensuring the highest quality standards every step of the way. As a family-owned company, we celebrate the power of human potential with a mission to inspire wellness in all. Try U-Theory Immune Plus Daily Wellness, 100% daily values of vitamin C, D3, and zinc. Go beyond the you of today and catch the you of tomorrow. U-Theory.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. Glad to have you with us on today's show. We talk tech and some cool devices, some cool gifts too, actually, for the whole family as well. Got Mr. Jesse Sanchez over there. Good morning, Jesse.
Good morning.
So what did you think about that? Any things that you would probably put on your list there?
Yeah, I want the pecker, laser pecker. It looks like a cool thing to do. I'd be engraving every. Oh, he's laughing. It's such a weird name. Why would you choose it? But whatever. It's memorable, but it's such a cool device.
But it makes no sense, laser pecker. You don't peck the wood with laser. That's a woody woodpecker, and that's a whole other pecker. It's like, seriously. Oh man. Okay, continue. Go ahead. Why do you love it though?
But yeah, no, it's such a cool device because you can personalize a gift for anybody. So you can just take a basic gift that you're going to buy someone and then personalize it towards them. So it's such a cool device.
Yeah, I think it is cool. Because I'm thinking of like the different possibilities, like even on embroidery or things that you don't. I mean, it makes kind of the person that has like the retail spot. Remember when you used to go to the mall and you used to see like them engrave things or things remembered But I think it's just cool for even like, I don't know if you could do it if we had talked about on jewelry or if you would want to trust that. But I think I'm not going to lie. When I heard laser, like anything, I was immediately thinking, and where's the lightsaber? Just asking. You know what I mean? Come on.
That is true. I try not to go there because everyone just laughs, but I'll always go towards the lightsaber.
Exactly. Thank you. All right. Yeah, but you know, there's some cool devices, but seriously, that ball, that is just amazing. And it's really good, especially if you've worked out and you have sore muscles and you just rub that like on your thigh and or your calf muscles if you've, or if you're like really sore and you do that a good 5-8 minutes and you're like Jello. It feels that good, especially because you could roll it and then you can roll on it, and it's good for the muscles to kind of break up the tissue. And I remember, the family being able to, educate me on how muscles and okay, honestly, Brenda did. She actually did a lot of that, the advice. So there you go. But anyway, so there you go. That is what it is. Okay, lots of news happening in the world. And let's talk about this. There was a poll done, Jesse, and I don't know why a poll needs to be done on this, but it was, and it kind of confirmed something we kind of already don't really worry about. The majority of Americans blame Trump for U.S. Capitol attack, want him barred from office. Now, the poll is the 70% of those polled say that he at least bears some responsibility for the attack, while 56% said they agree with Congress removing him from office and barring him from ever holding elected office again, comparing that to the 47% who support removing him from office during his first impeachment. The poll found that 54% believe Trump should face criminal charges for inciting a riot. 66% believe he has been irresponsible in the statements. I just don't know what to believe and or think, because I feel like once they say this, then all of a sudden it's going to flip or somebody else is going to do their own poll. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. What do you think?
Yeah, it's easy to point the finger and blame people. Like, let's just say he had a giant rally at the Grand Canyon. Everyone come to the Grand Canyon. Blah, blah, blah. Make it big and loud. So if people start jumping, do we blame him?
Ah, that's interesting. That's, you know what? Well, and again, I think there's a lot going on. I just think move up the inauguration really quick and get it over with, right? As far as like what's going to happen down the line, I don't know. There's some interesting news though. According to this, a $2,000 stimulus check will be at the heart of a $2 trillion COVID relief plan that President-elect Joe Biden is set to unveil. Oh, did he already unveil that?
Did he? I don't know.
Because it said Thursday night, so that's last night, right? Because today's Friday.
Yep.
So what will happen with that? I have no idea, but I'm sure many of you know the information on that, and so there you go. I don't know why this news is old news, but there you go. It's not fake news. It's old news. For some reason, it's looking like new news. All right, so there you go. And look, whatever you're doing, just be ahead of it. With the Biden situation and everybody, of course, looking forward to Inauguration Day. I know there's some talk. I know my mom was talking about it as of last night. I'll be honest, I've been so busy not looking at news. I've been kind of a little distracted lately. But from what I understand, I guess there was a warning about some capitals being at the heart of more violence. Is that a thing?
What I heard on the radio was, what was it this morning? That they were expecting protests at every state capital. So I think all the state capitals are going to be on alert, which they should. The fact that crazy people that are making these threats, or even it's like, oh, what if? It's not even funny.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday I did go out, and in a particular city, I'm not gonna say it, but there were cops surrounding City Hall in one particular city late at night, and they blocked off the whole couple blocks actually. So I'm wondering if everybody look, at the end of the day, here's what I'm going to say. Let's see. Federal authorities, this was as of the 13th, warned that the Capitol breach would be a significant driver of violence. So that's still out there. That's according to the New York Times. The Washington Post says FBI report warned of war at Capitol, contradicting claims there was no indication of looming violence. Not sure what that means. So these are the news stories that I'm bringing up. But look, at the end of the day, we really have to be careful wherever you're going, right? If you sense something and or something bad happening, then be on top of it, okay? Be on top of it. Alert the authorities. Very important to alert the authorities. Even if you come into contact with knowledge of something that may be happening, you could save a lot of people with that knowledge, right, Jesse?
Oh yeah. Like if you see anything weird, doesn't hurt.
Yeah, because I'm looking at some other information, some latest updates on Biden's inauguration and security threats, and this is the thing that I think, again, they're going to have to look closer at. According to this, the Washington Post, Pence was closer than initially known to a violent mob during Capitol riot. VP Mike Pence was closer, according to the new report from Washington Post. Per the Post, he remained in the Senate Hold on. Pence, per the Post, remained in the Senate chamber for about 14 minutes after Capitol Police reported the initial attempted breach of the building. Pence, along with Second Lady Karen Pence and daughter Charlotte Pence Bond, were then moved into a room of the Senate floor. After 1 minute, Pence was moved. The Post said the mob of rioters moved up the stairs to the second floor, landing outside the Senate entrance, where Capitol Police Officer Eugene Goodman led them in the opposite direction. The Washington Post said that Pence and his family were in a hideaway less than 100 feet from that landing, according to 3 people familiar with his whereabouts. If the pro-Trump mob had arrived seconds earlier, according to the report, they would have been in eyesight of the vice president as he was rushed across a reception hall into the office. That's a huge national security issue, Jesse.
Oh yeah, just crazy. Like, I was reading how some of those people that broke in, they had all these, like, they had guns, and not guns, but like zip ties and all this other stuff. So what would have happened if they would have got a hold of a congressman or a senator or even Pence?
Well, then that would have secured Trump. U.S. Secret Service said to CNN, everybody's thinking of it, right? No, correct me if I'm wrong. I know we watch too many movies. Patriot Games. You ever watch that with Harrison Ford? In a statement that Pence was secure at all times. Okay, so that's but again, the reality is, I don't understand what's in Pence's head to not have said, you know what? Yeah, we were, my family and I were in harm's way. I'm going to do the right thing and just, I seriously don't understand some people. Inspector generals of 4 federal agencies opened probes into the preparation ahead of the Capitol riot. That's still happening. The Department of Defense, Department of Homeland Security, Department of Justice, and the Interior Department have all opened investigations. So there's that. And again, all these things are still being researched. What are they going to do? How are they going to do it? Who knows? But man, I'm telling you, if I were Pence, I would be like, so you incited, you encouraged this, and I was seconds away from possibly being hurt. Put on your thinking cap, Pence. Just saying. All right, people, we'll take a quick break right after these messages. We'll be right back right after this. Stay tuned.
Get up to the minute forecast and temperatures for Beaumont, Banning, Redlands, Palm Springs, your community, national or international cities, on KMET's website, KMET1490am.com. The station now features AccuWeather. AccuWeather offers weekend and extended forecasts, along with the latest radar map and current conditions. AccuWeather on KMET1490am.com. Log in every morning for your daily forecast.
Experience sheer driving pleasure. Visit BMW of Ontario in the Ontario Auto Centre. Whether you are looking to purchase, lease, or service your BMW, there is only one place to go in the Inland Empire, and that is BMW of Ontario. Visit us today, just east of Interstate 15 off Harupa Street, or online at bmwofontario.com.
When it comes to health and well-being, cellular hydration is the key. You could say that hydration is the key to every wellness program. And structured water in its natural state, is the key to cellular hydration. Most of the water available to us has been processed for purity, safety, and convenience. But processing causes water to lose its natural hexagonal structure, with unfortunate effects for our bodies. Now you can take your personal hydration to a whole new level with the glassware that restructures water in just 3 minutes. Golden Ratio Products brings you these amazing water bottles, carafes, and drinking glasses, which put the life back into the water you drink. Try it, and you'll be amazed at the effects you feel in your body. Go to goldenratioproducts.com for the next phase of your water consciousness.
For generations, alligators have weathered nature, biological threats, and predators. How do they do this? The answer is in uncanny DNA. Alligators have one of the strongest immune systems in the animal kingdom. Their fat cells contain the essential oils needed to fight off deadly infection and rejuvenate skin. How can you benefit from the alligator's amazing rejuvenating powers? Cayman oil. Cayman oil is the revitalizing and healing power of the alligator in a bottle. Cayman oil is carefully purified and refined with an added hint of vitamin E and lavender to better harness the alligator's ability to heal worn and damaged skin, treat dry skin, infections, cuts, burns, scarring, eczema, rashes, muscle and joint pain, and more, even athlete's foot. It's clinically proven to kill the flesh-eating bacteria MRSA. This really works. We guarantee it or your money back. Go to mycayman.com, mycaimon.com. That's mycayman.com.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. Glad to have each and every one of you with us. I am so hopeful that there are things that will turn around for all of us. I will say I'm looking at an article right now about restaurant owners asking for relief from fees amid COVID shutdowns. The result, of course, is a lot of restaurants are hurting, struggling to survive, cannot pay again for much of the leases that they, of course, have. It's next to impossible. According to Walter Schild, it says he had to permanently shut down 2 of his restaurants. He says he called officials in Orange County to get help. He said, quote, "I've got thousands of dollars in bills for a business that you shut down." And she said, "Well, that's the law. You have to pay it. By the way, if you don't pay it, there's a 50% penalty after 30 days, and then we're going to levy at your bank account." Schild and other owners say even though officials have shut them down, they're still demanding money for health permits, fees, business taxes, and liquor licenses, even though they can't sell liquor. Who knew? Restaurants from LA to San Francisco have filed class action lawsuits against the state and local governments. Attorney Brian Kabatek is representing these restaurants, says they're following the law, they're doing what they're told, and at the same time, the government is sitting there with this handout saying, pay us the permit fees that we're charging you to operate your business that you're not letting you operate. You know where this is going to go legally, Jesse.
Maybe. Tell me.
They're not gonna stand a chance.
Restaurants?
Huh?
You talking about restaurants?
No. The permit fees, the state
fees, yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. They're not going to be able to overcome this because there's going to be so many joining in on this. They're going to say, but this is what we were asking. Like, at what point do we? It doesn't make sense. So it's like I would say, okay, fine, come and collect it. The reality is they won't be able to. Here's what happening, and look. Believe me or disbelieve me, but here's what I'm saying. When you come in as masses legally like this, there's no way either Governor Newsom and or other even whoever's the next president. Seriously, at this point, I don't know what's going to happen. The elect is obviously Biden, but seriously, the crazy stuff happening. But Schild says, I need the refund now so I can pay my food supply or I can pay my utility bill. They're demanding that we pay thousands of dollars, and all of these can't pay them. Restaurant owners are not arguing about reopening. They want that to be done safely. As long as they can't open them, they say they need relief. Makes sense, right? Again, let's do the right thing and make that possible. Let's say they said it's simple. Give them their money back. Give them a fair pro-rata share of their money back. That's what we're asking. They say officials need to actually help them out. The state's Alcohol Beverage Control Agency, which issues licenses, says it cannot comment because of the pending lawsuit. On its website, it does say the governor in his new budget is calling to waive fees for 2021. Of course, and guarantee it's going to be a backup too, because they're going to extend everything in the next coming week because A, they don't need more violence, B, they don't want more violence, and C, no violence would be great for all of us so that we could try to get better so that the healthcare system can start freeing up itself. Seriously, people are so dense sometimes. You know, at the end of the day, what would you rather have? A bunch of people dying from coronavirus, not being able to pay their bills. Because people are dying every day, which can't even pay anymore. So where does that money go? Interesting, right? So let's do the right thing. Let's focus on lives. Let's focus on the people trying to get their lives going forward. And always remember, be kind to one another. My goodness, some people just are not, they don't think about each other, and it's sad. But continue to do so. And also remember, there's good stuff to watch, like WandaVision. What's going on there, Jesse?
Oh, yes. WandaVision comes out on Disney Plus today. You get 2 episodes. I'm extremely excited about it. I'm gonna watch it later tonight. I actually came across another show that's actually pretty interesting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's on BBC America. It's called The Watch, and it takes place in a secondhand dimension, and it follows the Watch, which is a group of, I guess, police, and they're they're in the middle of a city, and there's like legal stealing, legal killing, and it was just such a weird movie or show. So The Watch, if you can see a trailer for it, give it a watch.
And then watch WandaVision with
There
the
you go.
vision. So there you go. We'll be here all week, folks. Seriously, of next week. All right, people. I appreciate you. Make it a good day. Whatever you do, remember life is worth living. Live it well. Download our app. It's free. KMET 1490 AM on all your mobile devices. We'll see you again next week. Bye-bye, everyone. All right, very cool. All right, a lot of you tuning in. Thank you. Appreciate you. Let's do some shout outs. We didn't get a chance to. Let's see. Maria says, I know how they felt more than once. I faced death in my life. I know what it's like to be kidnapped and held hostage for 2.5 in a basement. They wanted to kill me. I was very young, though, and lived. Long story, too much to type. I lived a scary life when I recall my memories. Ugh. Let's see. She says they started this week or last week. I forget, but we still hear them talk during them. Interesting. It says The Watch is good. 3 episodes so far. Very good. Interesting. So there you go, people. All right. Lots of crazy stuff happening here. And you know, Maria, I hate to hear that. I really do. So please be careful out there. And thank you for always keeping it real with us, all of you. We know sometimes it's hard. Sometimes memories can be weird when they unpack in weird ways. So what I say is just remember this. In most cases, man, when memories come like that, I've had memories come into my head or dreams, worst case dreams. And so here's what I got to say. Focus on the moment that you're in. Okay. Always focus in the moment that you're in. And remember, moving forward, help your family. Always. Okay. Those you love are the ones that you need to always take care of. Okay, people. I'm out of time. Make it a good day. Whatever you do, remember life is worth living. Live it well, everyone. Bye-bye.